Messi celebrates Argentina's victory over Italy in the funniest way possible. From the moment he was born, Lionel Messi has been destined to be one of the best soccer players in history. Born and raised in Rosario, Argentina, Messi showed clear talent and potential as a young boy and decided to join the local soccer club, Grandoli FC, when he was just 5 years old. He quickly outgrew Grandoli FC and moved on to Newell's Old Boys, where his future career took off. As his success grew on the field, Messi scored goals left and right and quickly became an international superstar for the team, Barcelona FC. Scored spectacular goal. As soon as Lionel Messi saw that he was one-on-one with Gianluigi Buffon, it was game over for the Italian defense. The Barcelona superstar controlled a long ball from Ever Banega and then proceeded to cut inside, before unleashing a curling strike into the top corner of the net. It was an absolutely brilliant goal from a player who is always capable of brilliance. However, this wasn't just any ordinary goal. Instead, this was arguably the most important of his career, and at the age of 27. The Argentine legend won't go down in history with some sort of storybook ending because his team ended up being eliminated by eventual champion Germany on penalties in their semi-final match earlier this week. But winning La Liga might not be enough for him now. He needs international success as well if he wants to cement his legacy. In order to do so, he'll need to lead Argentina back to the World Cup finals for the first time since 1990, when Diego Maradona captained them all the way to third place. Winning the 2014 Copa America would be a great start. To do so, they'll have to beat Paraguay in the final and then hope they can make it past Uruguay in what could turn out to be a grudge match later on this summer when they compete at Copa America Centenario. Did a funny celebration. Lionel Messi was all smiles as he celebrated with his teammates after leading Argentina to a 4-3 win over Italy during the Finalissima. When it came time for his team to sing their national anthem, Lionel took his chance to grab an Argentine flag and do some funny dancing. He eventually put the flag back down and embraced some of his fellow players who were celebrating nearby. It wasn't just any game though, this one had major implications on how things will shape up at next summer's World Cup in Russia. Including this game, only 4 teams remain unbeaten heading into the tournament: Germany, Brazil, Belgium, and France. Those countries will be joining Portugal and Uruguay, who have already qualified from South America. Meanwhile, England is still in contention despite losing its first 2 games. They are currently second place ahead of Panama because they have scored more goals than Panama has conceded. That is due largely to Kane, the country's captain, scoring 7 goals so far, which ties him for second place in the race. There are plenty of other spots left open too. To qualify, you need 3 points per match or 6 points total. 1 point would come from a draw while 0 points come from a loss. Some of those spots will likely go to either Serbia or Wales, which are currently battling for third place in Group D behind Croatia. Celebration trended on social media. After scoring the winning goal in a 2-0 win against Italy, Lionel Messi celebrated by tucking his jersey into his shorts. This celebration has been popularized by TV show The Simpsons and was seen as a taunt to Ronaldo, who had said that he would score 4 goals against the Argentine team. Messi took this moment to make fun of himself for being such a poor penalty shooter with a good sense of humor, and made people across Twitter laugh out loud with his celebrations. He seemed like he was having so much fun on the field that night. But what about his teammate Sergio Aguero? All throughout the game he looked like a man possessed, determined to carry his team on his back. After beating Spain 3-2 on aggregate, it will be up to them to face France and see if they can beat them too. Aftermath reaction. You may think this is a joke, but it was actually the most hilarious thing I've seen all year. I can't stop laughing and neither can my friends. I'm sure this will go down as one of his most iconic moments as a player. And to think, we almost missed out on it because he didn't win the Golden Boot. What an incredible finish to 2018 for Lionel Messi. He won the Copa America with Argentina and came second place at the World Cup with his country. He won both the Golden Ball, Ballon d'Or, and the Silver Ball, FIFA Player of the Year, after being voted FIFA Player of the Year last year. And finally, he won La Liga with Barcelona, scoring 40 goals across 36 games plus 5 more assists, which makes him top scorer of La Liga for consecutive seasons, 2017-2018. On the international stage, he led Argentina to their first major trophy since 1993 when they defeated Chile in a penalty shootout after finishing runner-up to France at Euro 2016. In December 2013, Messi became Barca's all-time top goal scorer, surpassing Paulinho Alcantara's record of 369 goals.